I'm going to show you the multiple ways that you can access your email. So you're going to want to go ahead and go to the domain that your email is hosted by. In my case, that's highlevelstudios.com. And I'm going to go ahead and type in webmail. Once I type in webmail, I'm going to come to this screen. Ignore this and hit not recommended. Continue to this website, and it's automatically going to give you this username and password. So you want to go ahead and plug in the username would be your complete email address. And your password is the one that you've been given. And once you hit OK, you're going to be at a control panel that has multiple options. Some of these options include change password. So if you would click on the change password button here, you could easily go ahead and switch out the password that you have now to whatever new password you wanted by simply typing it into this box here. You can also generate a password that's very strong, which is probably a good idea. Some of the other options you have are mail forwarding, meaning if you generally check a different mailbox, you can simply click Add Forwarder and forward all your mail to another email address. So you would just put in the new email address you want to forward to there, in that box. Autoresponders are good if you're going to be out of the office. You simply click Add Autoresponder and you can type in your from here. Just your name. You can say the subject is then you can go ahead and put in the actual body of the message. I will be out of the office until 4/23/10. Then you can simply hit create or modify at the bottom. We don't really want to create this, but that's what you would do. By clicking the home button, you go back to here. Configure mail client. That's really good if you already have Outlook or Mac Mail on your computer. You can simply click this button and it's going to automatically set up Outlook for you. I'm going to show you how to set up Outlook as well here in a moment, but this will give you the ability to automatically set it up with one click. These are also your manual server settings down here. We're going to need these here soon. Box Trapper, Email Delivery Route, and Email Filtering are more troubleshooting items and items that are used for spam. Actually, I don't even like the Box Trapper, so I don't tend to use that. We actually have something else for spam. And if you want to actually read your mail, you can click here on Squirrel Mail. And this is going to actually give you your inbox that has your messages. And you can read your messages, or you can compose new messages by clicking Compose up here. Now, many people don't like this interface, but this is a good interface to access from the airport or anywhere else if you might be out of the office, because sometimes ports are different for checking email, but this is actually using just a web-based email interface, so it's a good way to always be able to check your email. Now I'm going to close this out and look at how we would set up that email in Outlook. So when I go to account settings here, I'm going to go ahead and you can either create new if you haven't created an account before, or click on the selected account if you've tried to set one up. I recommend just blowing whatever you have out, or if you have multiple accounts, that's fine, but if it's this account, don't try to modify an existing account. Go ahead and hit new. Then we're going to hit next. We're going to type in our name. I'll just put in my name here, Scott. Email address. Password that you've been given. Then you want to check the button down here that says manually configure server settings. Then you want to click next. Then you want to select next again. It's automatically going to fill in this top portion for you. So for your incoming mail server, go ahead and type in server.highlevelstudios.net. For your outgoing server, it's going to be the same thing. Your logon information is going to be your complete email address will be your username. So in my case, that's scott@highlevelstudios.com, and the password that I've been given. And remember, we know how to change our password as well, and it's always a good idea to change the password from the one you've been given. Then we're going to click on the More Settings button. On the second tab here, Outgoing Server, go ahead and check the box that says My Server Requires Authentication. Then we're going to actually go to the next box, Connection. Well, actually, there's nothing to check on the connection box. We'll go to the Advanced box. This is an important box. There's multiple ways to do your email. If you don't mind your email being unencrypted, then you can simply do ports 25 and 26, and we can hit OK and we're done. Many people like to use encrypted mail, secure mail. If that's the case, go ahead and click this button here, which is going to turn this up here to 995. Then go ahead and select SSL from the drop-down menu and change this 26 to 465, which is going to be your outgoing server port. The other option you have is to leave a copy of the message on the server. This is good sometimes if you have a mobile phone or some type of device that is also going to be accessing this account. So you can actually tell it to remove after a specified number of days, or remove when you delete from your deleted items area in whatever email client you're using. I'm going to go ahead and uncheck this for now because I don't need it. But if you want to, that's a good option for you to be able to leave, let's say, a week's worth of mail on your webmail so you can access it from the airport. Otherwise, it would be on your local computer here. We're going to go ahead and hit OK. Then we're going to hit Next and Finish. And that's it. Your email should be set up and running. Enjoy.